connection problem. Network is not so good today. So Shreyangshi Bahu Vignani, if you want to do something good, there are so many problems will come, so many difficulties. So here also, okay, just leave it. Who has such kinds of mood, anugatyamai? They cannot develop that mood of swatantramai, like the friends, like the eternal servant of Vrindavan. Even in eternal servant of Vrindavan, they have also that Gaurava Buddhi. Only they can follow some extra order. Only they have some little bit mixed parental mood. In Dwarka, they are like all normal servant. In Dwarka, Mathura, they are like all normal servant. But in Sakhya Prem, in friendly mood, there is something different, very different than Anugatyamai. They are serving with Anugatya, with great surrender, unconditional surrender. They have that mood, Anugatyamai, but at the same time, they have very special mood of Swatantramai Seva. And that seva only they can do. Only they can do. Like how they are playing with Krishna, how they are approaching their love to Krishna. It's very different, because one from Jiva, he cannot meditate, or he cannot imagine himself on the equal platform, same platform with Krishna. Is not? Only there is some very rare example. Ramakrishna Das Pandit Baba. Very rare example about him, that he played with Krishna, and Krishna loves to play with him. It was very nice story with Ramakrishna Das Pandit Baba, and maybe only one. He has such kinds of very special mood, and that was possible only by costless blessings, kripa, mercy from Krishna, direct from Krishna. Because he used to play with Krishna with marbles when he was very small, 6, 7 years, 5, 6 years, like this. And one day it's happened that Krishna lost in the game with Ramakrishna Das Pandit Baba, but forcefully he stole all the marbles from him and he ran away. Pandit Baba, he was following. He was also running behind Krishna, but he entered in the temple, and that time it was noon time, so temple was closed, locked. He could not enter. He started to cry in front of the temple. His father came, he asked, why you are crying? Oh, Krishna, that boy, that black boy, he stole all my marbles. Forcefully. He took all my marbles and he entered there in the temple room. And he hid all the marbles of me here in his clothes. Baba started to chastise his father was shouting to him, but some neighbors came and they asked, "What's happened?" Father Pandit Baba described everything. Okay, just open the temple and check it if it's true. No. He's a small boy. Krishna will come to play with him. It is not possible. Okay, no problem. Just open the temple and check it. Then the truth will come in front of us. If he's true or he's lying. So his father opened the temple and Krishna was there on Singhasan, and the boy shouted, "Yes, he's that boy. He took my marbles. You can search in his clothes." And really his father found all the marbles there. But it's very exceptional story. It's costless blessings, costless mercy. Because that Swatantramay Shiva, that very special mood only can appear, manifest in the heart of eternal associates, Nitya Siddha Parikara. Only the friends of Vrindavan, they can go up to the shoulder of Krishna. Only they can defeat Krishna in wrestling. Not out of Vrindavan, not out of Braj. So the question will be there, because many times many devotees, they ask questions that if it is possible that in their heart develop some different mood, not Madhurarati, not. So what will happen? They can serve Krishna directly with that mood, in friendly mood, in parental mood. Because in parental mood we know so many stories. The stories of Brajamani, who used to cook khichdi for Krishna by her toothpicks, that means that stick by which she used to brush from one side and by another side she used to cook that khichdi. So such kinds of so many stories are there. Inside of their heart there is parental mood. Sometimes inside of the heart of the devotees, friendly mood will develop. So is they can serve Krishna directly with that mood. Jiva Goswami commentary in this sloka, he said, no, not directly. They will attain seva of Krishna, but they will be under them. If in my heart there is friendly mood for Krishna and I worship Krishna with this friendly mood, then I will attain seva of Krishna under guidance of them, Sridam, Shudam, Dam, Vasudam, Stoka Krishna Varudha. If I have parental mood, Vatsalya Prem, so then I'll attend seva under guidance of them, Nanda Baba, Ma Yashoda. In that way, Jiva can attain service of Krishna It's very rare if it is costless mercy. Again, I am clearing this point. If there is costless mercy, only that time one can play with Krishna in that way, like Ramakrishna Das Pandit Baba. But it's very rare. It's very rare. So, Ramananda Raya, he said, Prabhu, the friendly mood, they can attract the mind of Krishna. They can control Krishna. Because inside of their heart, they have a very special mood for Krishna. There is Gaurava Buddhi, Shraddha is there. At the same time, they are feeling proud about Krishna. Not in that way that I am friend of Krishna. They are proud about Krishna. Oh, my friend is Krishna. They have pride for Krishna from Krishna's side, not from their side. It is not like that Krishna accepted me as his friend, so I'm a very great person. No, not in that way. Oh, my friend can do anything. My friend Krishna is most beautiful in this planet. My friend loved me so much. This prize. At the same time, when they'll serve Krishna for Krishna Shiva, they have that respect. When they're playing with Krishna, they are playing with Krishna. Maybe sometimes, yesterday I described that story, that Krishna challenged Krishna in wrestling. So in the wrestling they can defeat Krishna. But when that time will come, that Krishna need to take some rest, friends will feel this. Oh, Krishna is very tired. Krishna, you should take rest for some time. They will arrange some bed. They'll collect the leaves from the different trees. Not all leaves. Which leaves are very soft. So they'll make one bed on the ground. One friend will sit and Krishna will put his head on his lap. Some friends, they will collect some branches of trees and they will get air. Some friends, they will massage the feet of Krishna. Some friends, they will clean the sweat from the body of Krishna. And all the other friends, they'll quiet, they'll sit, they'll not even talk because it will disturb Krishna's resting. So they'll wait until Krishna will wake up. Shiva Buddhi. It's anugatyamai. When they are serving, it's anugatyamai. But when they are playing, it's very different. Swatantramai. Swatantra means Swatantra. It's different. Completely different. So in eternal associates, they have both moved, Anugatyamai and Shatantramai. But in sadhaka, they can develop only Anugatyamai Shiva. They cannot develop such kinds of very different mood to perform Shatantramai Shiva. And only by Shatantramai Shiva, Krishna can manifest his all qualities, not by Anugatyamai Shiva. Because they can squeeze Krishna sugarcane by their very, very highest love, very different love, and by that it will manifest the all qualities, 64 qualities from Krishna. How much it's needed in Shakhya Rasa to play with friends, to react in friendly mood, to exchange love in friendly mood. So all those qualities will manifest by their love. That is why in Srinatha Pandita Shloka, he said, Ramya Kachit Upasana Brajavadhu Vargena Sakalpita. How one can satisfy Krishna. He mentioned about only Madhurarati. But we should accept it as Upalakshan. What is Upalakshan? Sha Pratipadakatyeshvati Shvetara Pratipadakatyam Upalakshmanattam. When one will say something for him and it will open for others also, that is Upalakshan. Srinatha Pandit, he mentioned only about, and that's why he said, if you want to satisfy Krishna in Madhurarati, then you must follow the footprints of Braj Gopis, Brajavadhus. But at the same time, if you have friendly mood, if you love Krishna as a friend, then you have to follow the footprints. Then you can satisfy Krishna with that mood, how they worship, how they pleased Krishna. So then, that time, that sadhaka need to follow the footprints of Sridam, Sudam, Dam, Vasudam, Staka Krishna, Bharutha, all the intimate friends. If one has parental mood, so he must follow the footprints of Nanda Baba, Ma Yashoda, like them. So, sadhaka, for their they need to follow the footprints of them. That is why Ramananda Raya, from Shakhya Prem, he started to explain about only eternal associate. There is no course from Jiva Sadhaka, for Jiva Sadhaka. All the sloka he placed there, everything for eternal Nitya Siddhya Parikara. Because only they can do this. He said, Prabhu, Krita Punya Punja, all those friends. Kritanam, very nicely, Sanatana Goswami, he described this part of Krita Punya Punja. At first, it said that Parikshit Maharaj, he was listening from Shukadev Goswami. So Shukadev Goswami, he said, Parikshit, just look at them. They are all Krita Punya Punja. How much pious credit they have that they can play, they can spend their life in that way with Krishna. Ityam, in that way. But Sanatana Goswami, he said something very different. What is that? Athava, that means Sanatana Goswami now he said, maybe, or Kritanam Charitanam. Krita means the nature of the friends. Bhagavata Parama Prasada Hetutyena Punyascharava Punja Jeshante Ityartha. In Brihad Vaishnava portion, Sanatana Goswami he described in another way. Athava, first he said what Shukadev Goswami Charan, he said to Parikshit Maharaj by words. And then he said, or, because by the pious credit no one can attain such mood. By the austerities, no one can attain such very different mood. That means Satantra Manisheva. In Damabandhan Lila also, it was said by Shukadev Goswami Charan. When Shukadev Goswami Charan, he was described very beautiful childhood pastimes of Krishna, how he was controlled by Nanda Baba, Ma Yashoda and others, who has the same mood, parental mood for Krishna. So Parikshit Maharaj was surprised. How they can do this? So he asked, Nanda Kima Karad Brahman, Sriyo Eva Mahodayam, Yashodava Mahabhaga Papuja Shastanam Hari. Hey Shukadev, whatever Nanda Maharaj has done in his life, is there any great sadhana austerities? Or whatever Ma Yashoda, she performed as sadhana, that Swayam Bhagavan, he ran to Ma Yashoda to drink his milk. What is that? What was their austerities? Shukadev Goswami, she was a little bit angry about that. So he said, Parikshit, first of all, I have to clear this. You must know By performing any austerities, no one can attain Krishna in that way. How they attain? At the end of Damabandhan Lila, he said again, at first he said before Damabandhan Lila, and at the end he said, Gopi yat yat prapa virinchadaya nole vire nole vire nole vire. Tyartha. Nemang virincha no bhavo no srirapyanga samsraya prasadang le vire gopi yat yat prapa vimuktidhat. You know, Parikshit, how all the Brajvasi attained Krishna, not only Ma Yashoda, in parental mood Ma Yashoda Nanda Baba, in friendly mood Sridham Sudham, in beloved mood Srimati Adi, all the Sakhis. How they have Krishna in their life, how they please Krishna, how they attain Krishna. Like them, no one can attain Krishna like them. Not even Brahma, not Mahadeva, not Mahalakshmi Devi. So, they are, you must know, they are eternal associates. Atma Prakasha, they performed because everything was by the desire of Krishna, but arranged by Ma Yogamaya. Atma Prakata. This word, it is said there, Krishna manifests himself in many. The friends, they are also part of Krishna. Mother, father, all the eternal associates, they are Atma Prakasha. They are manifest direct from Krishna. So, you should not compare all the Nitya Siddha Parikaras with Jivas. So when Ramananda Roy is said about this, then Prabhu said, yes, right, they are really very special. How it is? Kritapunna Punja, Kritanang Charitanang. By their nature, by their activity, how much they pleased Krishna, and it was countless. Punya, which is very beautiful. Punya means charu, manohar. It's attracting the mind of Krishna, and countless punja. By their very beautiful activities, by their love, by their nature, how they play with Krishna, and it is countless. Krishna was so pleased that Krishna cannot stay without his friends. That is why he was angry to Brahma, because Brahma, he stole his friends and calves. Krishna is Atmaram, Purnakam. That means he don't need anyone, any incidents to entertain himself. He can entertain himself by his own qualities inside him. Don't need to accept anyone externally. But in Braj, Krishna needs them, his friends, his calves, his father, mother. He cannot stay without them. So that's why he was angry to Brahma. Brahma told them, who are the main source of Krishna's entertainment. That's why at the beginning of his prayer, Krishna wanted to just refuse him. He doesn't want to listen Brahma's prayer. But when Brahma said, Nanda Nandan, then he accepted. So Sanatana Goswami Pad, he just explained mood of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what was appeared inside of his heart. Kritanang Charitanang Bhagavata Parama Prasada Hetutyena Punnascharva Punja Jeshang Teityatha. The friends, they are very special. Because by their countless, which is like mountain, if you call it in one place, it will be like mountain, Punja. Countless loving activities, they attract the mind of Krishna. And Krishna, he offered himself to them. So when Ramananda Roy, he said that, Prabhu, is not it the friendly mood that the highest to attract the mind of Krishna? Mahaprabhu said, yes, you are right, but not highest. Prabhu kahe ehuttam. Yes, you are right. They are also the great one. But right, then also I have to say, they are not the greatest. They have also some limitation, you know. According to that mood of as friends, they have also some limitation. They can serve Krishna. They can chastise Krishna. They can play with Krishna. But they cannot control Krishna like his parents. So they have limitation. They can defeat Krishna in their wrestling. But at the end, they had to follow Krishna's instruction. They can control Krishna, but at the end, they have to follow the order of Krishna. Because they have Gaurava Buddhi, respect for Krishna is there. Yes, it is in friendly mood, but that respect is there. If Krishna said, that means it's the final word for us. If Krishna said it is okay, so it is okay for us. Because Krishna knows better than us. Whatever Krishna will say, it's for our good. They have limitation, right? But friendly mood also, Shakhya Prema, it is also great. They can also attract the mind of Krishna. That is why Brahma, he said, Prabhu, when I watch all you playing with your friends, I was surprised how Bhagavan can do this. It was beyond my head, beyond my intelligence. But when I touch the dust of Braj, Bhumish Chintamani Ganamai, when I touched that Chintamani, then I realized, oh, it's love, great love. And no one can offer such kinds of love. Only they can. Only in Braj, only in Vrindavan, it will happen. Outside of Braj, it's rare such kinds of love for you, Prabhu. I have seen. They are throwing the dust, not by their arm or not by their hand, by their feet. And you are protecting yourself by covering your eyes, and you just go down, you make down your head. Everybody, all the demigods, they felt that maybe to protect your eyes, you did this. But when I touch Chintamani, the Braj, then I got realization, oh, it was not protection. It was your showing respect to that dust which was coming through the lotus feet of your friend. You are also feeling proud about them, is not it? Isn't it, Prabhu? You are feeling really proud about your friends. Right? Bhagavan, he accepted. Yes, Brahma, you are right. I'm really feeling proud about my friends, that I have such friends like them. They can control me. Actually, you know, I'm controlled by their love. They can do anything by their love with me. They can defeat me. They can go up on my shoulder. They can run behind me. They can catch me. They can steal my flute. They can throw me to the water. Anything they can do with me. Because they have such kinds of love for me. You know, I'll never repay their love also. Right? Bhagavan said this. But I found they have also limitation. The friends, they have also limitation. They cannot cross that limit. So, if there is more higher than this, if there is no limitation, if you know, please tell me. Prabhu kahe, एहोत्तम आगे कहार राय कहे whatever Raya will say, we'll listen tomorrow. Whatever Raya will say about which love, which mohair, then Sakya Prem, we'll listen tomorrow. Raya will start at 3 p.m. Now, little bit question and answer. So, if there is any live question, Tota Gopinath Das, Pankaj Bani, Shruti Dhara, Janita to everyone, Sudha Bindu Roy. Okay, you asked a question. I've learned from a source that Nitya Shiva Puja of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sacred case Samadhi is still being performed in a temple in Katwa, Burdwan, where he took sannyas from Kesava Bharati. Yes, there is sannyasa temple is there in Katwa, but is there any Kesha of Mahaprabhu? I am not sure about this because I never took darshan. Just at the winter time also I have been there. In December, and before Gaur Purnima, I was there in the temple with devotees. Dauji also was there. So, but is there is Kesha of Mahaprabhu? I am not sure about this. There is Samadhi of Kesava Bharati, there is Samadhi of that barber who said, Mahaprabhu said. There is also Samadhi of Gadadhar, another Gadadhar, not Gadadhar Pandit, another Gadadhar Das. He was also associates of Sriman Mahaprabhu. But I never get darshan of Mahaprabhu's divine hair there. Maybe also some devotees they said it is there, but we didn't get darshan of that. Rinki Pal, Sergey Kumar, Rakhi Roy, Janita Rakhi, Girdhari Das, Vishnu Das, Shilpi Dev, Manovendra Ji, Anil Sharma, Badal Das, Lakshman Das, Sundar Krishna Das, Srimati, Dauji. Yes, Dauji, you are there. No, Dauji, here Swatantra is not independent. Satantra and Swatantra, it's different, two words. Swatantra means completely different and Swatantra means independent. Sagar Kumar. Yes, Upalakshan means indirect hint or reference. Janita to everyone, Nita Srana, okay, to ask something. Sadhakas who go very high in their bhajan, can they get the chance to participate in all these leelas like Nitya Siddha Parikara? What is their destination? I said, it depends on their mood. If it is Aisharyamai Seva, Anugatyamai, it's they are fixed. But if it is Aisharyamai, then they will go to Goloka. Madhuryamai, they will go to Vrindavan, Bhoma Vrindavan. Nitya Golaka Dham, Bhoma Loka, Vrindavan, or both. No, not both, one place. Who has such kinds of mood of Aishwaryamay Seva to Goloka Vrindavan, or who is Anugatyamay and Madhurjamay Seva, will go to Bhoma Vrindavan, because only there that pure, very different love manifested. It is not in Goloka, because in Goloka Vrindavan they are all eternal associates, and there is no parakya mood are there. Because they are Nitya Shakhis, Nitya beloved, Nitya Prema, so everything is Nitya there. So by Aishwarya mood they will attain Goloka. Niranjan Pal, Sundar Krishna Das, Kripa Sandhu, Inkar Devnath, Harijat Das, Dauji, Vadadhar Das. So there is no more live questions, so I have to follow here. Some questions are left here. It was by Shruti Dharadas, but question from Sri Govinda. Completely different topic. In Russia, peoples after death follow tradition as samaskara, 9 days, 40 days, and 1 year. By Jesus Christ local temples tradition. What's it meaning? 9 days, 40 days, 1 year. How we should follow after death of someone? You said Shruti. It is from Christ culture. When you are following culture of Sanatana Dharma, so you must follow the rules what Haribhakti Vilas said or our Smriti said. It is contaminated situation, asaucha. After death of father, mother, or some relatives, we must follow according to the caste. There is certain days fixed. Shuddham vipradasahena dadasahena bhumika Vaishya panchadasahena masena shuddhati shudra. If you are Brahmana, then 10 days, that contaminated position. If Kshatriya, then 12 days. If Vaishya, 15 days. And Shudra, 30 days. They will follow these stages, asaucha stages, contaminated position. And to follow all those days, there is certain rules and regulation to follow. So it's completely different. Then another question from Shrutidhara. After death, Jiva follow karma and take next birth. Can you explain it? How long time after death Jiva travels to next body? Just after death or after some times? How it going? How it happens with Jiva of devotees? How karma work with devotees for next birth? In one hand it is said, according to Srimad Bhagavad Gita, our life at the beginning it is under control of our prarabdha karma. That means we are carrying the result from our previous lives. But then, if you got the consciousness for bhakti path, for spiritual life, then again it will start. Then your karma, your bhakti practice by the mercy of Sri Gurudev, prarabdha karma will be reduced by your practice, spiritual practice in this life. But at the beginning, it's under control of our prarabdha karma. How it's going? from this life to next life. Jiva Goswami, very nicely it is said, Champaka Kushuma Subhashita Vasanadivat. Karma is transferring to next life in that way. He gave an example from Nyaya. Actually, this formula, it's from Nyaya. Champaka Kushuma Subhashita Vasanadivat. And it is said, if you tie some flower, champaka flower, in your cloth, and you forgot, but after a long time, that means after 3-4 hours, you remember, oh, there is some, in my clothes I tied some flowers, champaka flowers. Just throw it out, the flowers. Then also, you can smell the fragrance of that flower in your cloth. Flower is not there, but the nice aroma of that flower is there. It's stuck. It's stuck to the clothes. So same way when Jiva, that soul, will transfer, it will accept another new form. That result, that karma will stuck. Not actually stuck. It will follow like the fragrance of flowers. Flowers is not there, but smell are there. In that way, it will transform. And how long time it will take for his next birth, it's nowhere is described. It's just after death, or it will take some time. It is nowhere is described how long time it will take for his next birth. Maybe it is also connected with some karma, that how long time it will take. If I'll find the answer, I'll tell you next. Another question from Shruti. The Diksha line that follows a particular associate of the Lord emanates a particular mood. When we desire to take Diksha and thereby accept the mercy of Sri Guru, so that in the time he can reveal our Swarup from form and seva, how do we understand from whom we should receive Diksha and in which parampara, so that our inclined mood is followed and also deeply revealed? You know, the relation between Guru and disciple are eternal. It is not for one life. If it is Sadguru, then the connection will come anyhow. Connection will come anyhow between Guru and disciple. Wherever you are, the distance is not the problem for finding a Guru. But at the beginning, Hari Bhakti Vilas said, maybe your mind, your heart attached with someone and you love him. Hari Bhakti Vilas said, then wait for some time. Associate with that person from whom you want to take initiation. Because by association you will get many knowledges. Understandings will be there. Confusion and doubts will be clear by the association. And wait until that time you will solve all your confusion and doubts from your mind. And then take initiation. In our life, we can meet so many Mahatmas. Everyone is great, but everyone is not Guru of everyone. Guru and disciple relation, it's very eternal, very personal. It's not for one life. Life before life, life after life. Sadguru relation. Who is your Guru? That means he was your Guru in your previous lives also. He will be in your next lives also. Wherever you are, wherever he is, it is not the matter. Anyhow, that meeting will be arranged. So, it depends when you will meet your Guru. First, just remove all your doubts and confusion by association. Just remember your situation. Before you will get initiation, you were associated with me near about 2 years. Is not it? Indulekha Dashi from Russia, you ask, are there difference between Goloka and Gokula in Russia or in anything else? Yes, mood is different. Only in Gokula, that means in Bhauma Vrindavan, there is Parakya Ras. In Goloka Vrindavan, they are always eternal. It is said there is only Rasa Lila. There is not such kinds of very beautiful Lila like Bhauma Vrindavan. So who has that Aishwarya mood? They are attaining Goloka Vrindavan or Vaikuntha. Who has Madhurjamaya mood? Who are following the footprints of Brajgopis, Brajbadhus, they will attain Leela in Bhauma Vrindavan. The big difference between the mood, between the rasa, Madhurarati, there is in Goloka Vrindavan also, in Bhauma Vrindavan, both are, there is Madhurarati, but completely different. Krishna loved most this mood of Bhauma Vrindavan. That's why he appeared here. There is some question, 4 question by Vasundhara Dashi. By Vasundhara, there is 4 question. I'll discuss about this 4 question tomorrow, because today's time is end. So tomorrow again we'll meet at 3 p.m. and we'll continue that conversation, a very beautiful conversation between Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Roy. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is waiting for Ramananda Roy's answer. Prabhu kahe huttam aage kaho, what is next? Ramananda Roy will answer him tomorrow 3 p.m. So, my dear devotees, for today, Jai Nitai, Haribol, do your bhajan and absorb in pure Krishna Prema. Haribol.